Galactic Power, Galactic Day. My name is Universe, and I am your source for today's video. So we're going to go ahead and hop straight into it like we always do. We're going to start breaking down the science of the bird's eye view. Now, what do I mean by the bird's eye view? The bird's eye view, you learn this through time and wisdom. Some people, they grow up kind of doing it, depending on the type of person you are. If you kind of like, isolation or whatnot, this kind of ties into, the science of the hyperbolic time chamber and isolation. But the bird's eye view is stepping back and letting everyone play their cards. Let them put out their fake cards and let them put out the real cards, because eventually they can only do that but for so long. This is something that I actually mastered, you could say 6-7 years ago, because this is kind of who I am as a person for the most part. But I say about 2-3 years ago, I actually understood what I was doing, and in most situations, when you're using the science of the bird's eye view, you're really protecting yourself. Meaning, if you're the cousin, let's say if somebody's birthday or God forgive someone's funeral or something like that, but it's like a big major family event, and let's say if you're the cousin that they only see once every 6-7 years, but when they see you, they so happy, they hugging you, got 1,000 questions, they playing catch up, and most of the time, that be the cousin or the family member that's doing better than everybody, or that's in a better headspace, or that's just genuinely living a good, fruitful, and fulfilling, happy life, It's a science of separation, in so many words. You have to sit back, create your heaven on earth, create your own peace, create your own planet. You understand? Your house is your planet. Look at it that way. Your house is your planet. So you got to see if other people and their planets align in your planetary system. The more times than often, it probably won't, because you got a lot of old friends, family members that's still on the same thing. Some of them, still, in their lower self ways or toxic ways or relationships or whatever the case might be. And the people that actually want better for themselves, they'll start noticing that, I know I do for myself. I got cousins and friends, that I grew up being close with, But, a lot of us, we really don't view the world the same. We don't want the same things out of life. And we don't, different paths at the moment. And that don't mean that we don't, mess with each other or nobody's being fake or anything like that. But it just how the tides turn sometimes. You got to do what's best for you, so you create the kind of world that you want to live in. So sitting back and observing, watching all the wolves that's in sheep clothing, because it's hard to see that up close and personal. Because once again, you got some people, they are fox kings and fox queens. They might not, they'll play the game with you, and the whole time they got the knife in their back right pocket, ready to rip your whole spinal cord out. So the bird's eye view, it puts you in a position to be out of sight, out of mind. You understand? So it will go from you talking to or chilling with a person every other day or every day on the phone, talking about what they could have, would have, should have did, or what they are going to do and what their life goal plans and stuff. Then you disappear to focus on yourself 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and you actually start to put in the work that you say you was going to do when you and that person used to be close. And you just sit back and watch. Next time y'all bump into each other and you see that, oh man, such and such still on the same thing, or such and such still trying to get this together, such and such never came through on that. You know, and I'm not saying, judge no one. That's not what I'm saying. Just pay attention to the person's actions and their words to see if it aligns. Because it tells you a lot about their person. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, even if it's a situation where they got some of the stuff done, but not all of it, but there's still progress. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we got major life events that might slow us down tremendously to, get where we need to, go or whatnot. But the bird's eye view, man, just not being in the mix so much. Sometimes you gotta sit down and relax, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta take a chill pill, what the older people used to say. Take a chill pill, relax, sit down. You don't have to go out all the time. Every time somebody got a birthday or someone got a gathering, you always, gotta come, or you bored, so let me go out the house. Let me chill with the boys. Let me chill with the guys. I ain't got nothing else going on. That ain't what you do. Sometimes you sit back and let people evolve into what they supposed to involve in. You can make a very, 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 very highly acceptable, selection of, okay, this is the type of person that's gonna fit into the life of what I am and what I'm trying to build. Because you gave that person some time to actually grow. You understand what I'm saying? You actually wanted to see if that person telling you, I want to grow into a giant oak tree. 6, 7, 8, 9 years pass, and they're still just a thorn bush or something like that. Then that's not the type of person you need around you. They're not trying to soar and spread their wings like an eagle, like you, with the bird's eye view. You understand what I'm saying? And people like that will stunt your growth, and that will rub off on you, and it'll cause you bumping heads, and it'll cause you to fall out with the ones around you. You understand? Because they're not trying to do and accomplish a different goal every 3 months. You might say that to them, and they might be looking at you like, man, you're doing too much. It ain't that deep. You got all the time in the world. It's gonna come. And you thinking like, nah, I have a time frame where I'm trying to do this. And then slowly but surely, you're gonna start being like, you know what, man, that is right though, man. I ain't gotta be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come when it come. Nah, we don't want to do that. You want to be with people that's obsessed with building a great future for themselves, just like you are. You want to build a circle with people that also practice the bird's eye view, whether if they know it or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether if they know it or not. Now, that's the difference between separating yourself, thinking that you're better than others, and when you finally do come around, all you want to do is just judge others. You don't want to give them a helping hand. You don't want to give them, no knowledge, no wisdom, or no type of insight on how you got how did you get to where you at now. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's not cool. We're not talking about those type of individuals. So like I say, even at work, man, for those who still, grinding with the 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying, like myself, use the bird's eye view. Separate yourself just to see, you know what I'm saying, who are the eagles compared to the pigeons. There's a lot of pigeons out here, you know what I'm saying, aka sheep mentality. Pigeons, hundreds of them, you know what I'm saying, dozens of them, they be in flocks and stuff. Eagles don't. You understand what I'm saying? I know in some parts of the world you might have a handful of eagles that's together, but outside of that, there's not hundreds of eagles and just being together 24/7 like a lot of pigeons and stuff are. So we gotta separate the eagles from the pigeons, and you gotta know who's the eagles, who are the eagles, and who are the pigeons, because they life choices will definitely show you. So I just want to drop this quick video. Hope y'all have a galactic day. Peace.